Placing your zinc plate in the acid bath area, acid bath solution. If you come in here outside of class, it's going to look like this without any lights on or the exhaust fan on. And what you're going to want to do, turn on the fan, turn on the light. This will stop unless you adjust this lever. Remove this cover from the acid, it says lift here, and place it down below. You should add a tape handle to your plate. The tape's out there somewhere, man. Just like aliens. They're out there. Gotta look out. Put some of the tape on your plate. Usually flip it over. You don't want it on any of your image. My fingernail to kind of give you a little tape handle. You're going to want to submerge this zinc plate in the nitric acid. It is diluted, 1 part nitric acid to 12 parts water. You don't want to mess around in here. Don't get it in your eyes. If you get it on your hands, just wash it off. It's pretty diluted. If you get it on your clothes, you shouldn't be wearing those clothes to printmaking. Wear an apron. I'm going to place a zinc plate in the acid, and I'm going to leave it in there for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. The acid eats around the edges of things, so by scoring into the asphaltum, we've created 2 edges exposing that zinc. It bounces back and forth like a pinball in a pinball machine, hitting all the bouncers, etching down, removing that zinc. So later when we clean it off and we scrape ink into those crevices, that's what's going to print. Every 15 minutes within that 45 minutes, you're going to want to agitate the plate. What does that mean? I will show you. Let's pretend it's been 15 minutes. You want a tape handle long enough that you don't have to reach down into the acid solution. Agitating the plate, you're just picking it up out of the acid solution and letting those bubbles that form from the dissolving zinc to redistribute and not be in the same place. If you don't agitate your plate, you might get like a dotted line because the air bubbles might keep out that solution from eating away in a nice crisp line. Again, we want really crisp lines. Hard ground and dry point are all about line work. Let's say it's been 15 more minutes. Now my plate's been in half an hour. Again, we're pretending. Place it back in the acid. At the end of those 45 minutes, we're going to remove the plate from the acid, put it in the clean water, and clean it off. And I'll make another video for that. Again, I'm going to leave it in for 45 minutes. You're going to agitate every 15 minutes just by picking up the zinc plate, letting it drip, putting it back in. Don't drop it in. Don't mess around in here. Wear gloves if you're nervous about it. I have goggles over there by the towels. Next video's in a minute.